You're 37 weeks pregnant and you want to convince your provider to do an induction because you're measuring 2 weeks ahead, but all they offer is a 39-week induction and beyond. Let's talk about it. My name's Dawn and I'm here to let you know that not many providers are going to go for this. And part of the reason for that is because ACOG, the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology, don't recommend that inductions be done electively prior to 39 weeks. Why do they recommend that? Because you have an estimated due date. So your estimated due date, so when you're 40 weeks is an estimated date, but you're considered term as early as 37 weeks and as late term is 42 weeks. So here's the thing. If you have a 4 to 5 week window there where you are considered safe to have a delivery and you go early at the 37 week for an induction, but you were really not 37 weeks, you're only 35 weeks at that point, then do you see how that 2 weeks can make such a huge difference for a newborn, especially in regards to feeding and blood sugar management and temperature management? You don't want to end up with a baby in the NICU. And so here we don't see many providers opting for this for non-medical reasons. Baby's weight or measurements are estimated as well. And these can be off by a couple of pounds, actually. I can't tell you how many babies I've helped be induced because the baby was going to be big. And they were like, oh, the baby's gonna be 9-10 pounds, and the baby's like 7.5 pounds. It's crazy. The larger the baby is, the greater the discrepancy can be with those ultrasounds and measurements. So here we're doing an estimated due date and an estimated weight. So do you see all that guessing that's happening right there and how much room for error there is? Okay, so I don't think you're going to be able to get your provider to do it for that purpose. Now, if there's a medical reason, that changes the whole story, right? Because there's so many different variables in birth. But for measurements alone, that is not an indication for an induction. And the providers actually have to answer the hospital, like, why are you doing an induction? So they can't just say, hey, I'm a doctor and I'm making a choice. This is it. Not in most hospitals anyway. What was your experience? Did you have an early elective induction? How did that go for you? Or did you have a different experience that you'd like to share in the comments? Please let us know, and don't forget to like, follow, and share for more.